Good evening. It's a late Friday night at the shop, and been getting quite a few emails and comments asking whether I would design folders for people or how I go about designing my own line of knives. And I kind of wanted to give a little bit of insight into the process of what I do for knife design. I kind of do a little bit of a technology approach. So before anything is cut or ground or even sent off for water jet, I first of all run everything through CAD. So using CAD programs enables me to get this geometry really exact, but at the same time, when you're talking accuracy in the tenths of thousandths, you're still trying to get things in the ballpark. So it helps to do a couple of prototypes before you launch into a new design, and a laser cutter really can take something to the next level in terms of quality and speed of prototype. So what you're seeing here is a few acrylic pieces that have been laser cut. What I'll do is I'll take the CAD, turn it into 2D drawing files, and then I take these drawing files and I run them through a 125 watt laser, and they cut these out of acrylic. The next thing I do is I assemble the parts together. Now this actually has a water jet piece inside because I have taken this a bit further. But you can kind of see what's going on here. I put the hardware that I would normally use as well as the stop pin diameter stock material that I would normally use, and I mock the knife up. It allows you to really kind of get it in hand, feel exactly how the knife is going to feel under use and deployment. You can look for hot spots, any areas that are going to be raised in the palm of the hand. Now for this design, I had some people have been asking for kind of a more EDC, smaller knife that they could carry. Most of my knives tend to be a bit on a large scale. So this is a Dagger design that I kind of got inspired by the DDR Max Dagger folders, and I kind of liked the general concept of that knife, but I thought that there are a few things that I could do that would improve the idea a bit and give it my own personal flair and my own design. So what you're seeing here is a flipper folder. It's a 3.6 inch flipper, and that in the end I will be using titanium handles as well as an S35 VN blade, but right now it's just mocked up in some 316. But you can see right here that it's really important at this prototype stage to really be able to lock in this geometry and find out where your point is, because what is of utmost importance here is that your lock face has full engagement, the blade is seated fully on the stop pin, so that in the end, when you want that custom knife feel, really slick, but at the same time it's got it's really tight, no forward or axial lash, and that really comes from paying attention at this point and getting this geometry correct. And as you can see, we're pretty close here. Now, the other great thing about using lasers and water jet tech is that I am able to change things in scale. So I was able to mess with this, and in the end, I kind of felt that this was a bit small. 3.6 inch blade is nice, but it's very narrow. I have large hands, so gripping it is a little bit difficult. So I was able to increase the size to a 4 inch. And at 4 inches, I think it's just perfect. It feels just right in the hand. Being a fully symmetrical design means that you really have a lot of options, and it feels very neutral in the hand. And so this right now you're seeing is the prototype version of this folder in a 4 inch size. And right here, what I've just shown you here is there'll be a fuller that will be milled down the center here, and then the bevels will come off the side of the fuller. This model right here has some flesh hooks. I kind of just wanted to play around with that, see if I liked it. But in order to get a really nice fuller done, you have to do the proper fixturing. So this is what the blank would look like straight off the water jet. You have locating tabs that can be drilled and fixtured to an aluminum fixture plate. So when I chuck it in the mill to run the fullers on both sides, I can literally lock it down to these 3 points, and then I'll have a very, very rigid surface to work off of. And the more rigid your workpiece, the more rigid your fixturing, the more rigid the machine, means in the end you're going to have clean cuts. It's going to look very professional, well done, and worthy of having a custom knife. And these are just some of the things that you have to do once you get to this level. So when you're making 20 of these things, it really makes sense to take the time beforehand and get these holes laid out in the proper way. I haven't really decided when I'm going to start making these. I still have a lot of bugs to work out of the system. And all you guys who have bought knives from me know I don't ship anything until it's right. So don't bother asking for pre-orders on this, because I'm still in the R&D phase, if you will. So I'll let you guys know as soon as they become available for pre-order, but not quite yet. So don't swarm me with emails about that. But I think that was a little look into how I design knives. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a question in the comments or send me an email at will@woodbladeworks.com. And I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a good night. Peace.